students, today in this video we learn chapter 1 of civics, which is about on equality. Before we learn about equality, we must know democracy. A proper chapter of democracy you all read in class 6. Here we learn their key elements in short way. We all know India is a democratic country. In democratic country, every citizen participation, equality and justice. There is no any kind of discrimination in democracy. In this chapter, we learn about what is equality, why it is important in a democracy. Through Kanta's story, we try to know equality. In this picture, all stand in a row and have given occupation of all. Someone is teacher, someone traders, someone is student, someone domestic worker. But all stand in one row. No importance is given to anyone. All are considered equal. So here we will talk about Kanta Devi, who is a domestic worker. Kanta says to Sujata. Sujata is Kanta's friend. And Kanta says to Sujata, it is not is good, Suja, that we can all vote as equal citizens of our country. Even Jain Sahib is standing in the line with us. Sujata agreed on this and said, go on Kanta, it's your turn now. Kanta said, I will vote for the candidate. I will vote for the candidate who has promised to bring pipe water to our area. After voting, when Kanta goes her house, her daughter is sick. She tells her, when I get back in the evening, I will go to the hospital. Okay? Here we can see Sujata and Kanta talk to each other. Gudiya has been running fever and I have to take her to the hospital, but I will have to finish the work at Sahib's house first and ask for some advance. Here Mrs. Jain gave advance to Kanta and said, here is your advance Kanta, but don't make a habit of it. Kanta said, no ma'am. Kanta bring her daughter in hospital and thought Jain madam and Jain sahib may stand in line to vote, but they never have to do it when their children are sick. So student, here the question arises with whether there is equality in truth. This is what we will read in this chapter. Equal right to vote. In a democratic country like India, all adults, who is adults? Which one who 80 or above 80, irrespective of what religion they belong to, how much education they have had, what caste they are, or whether they are rich or poor, are allowed to vote. And it is called universal adult franchises. You all are already read in the class 6 book. Here the meaning about equal right to vote is one person and one vote. There is equal value of every vote. But as her days go on, Kanta become less certain about what this equality real means. What is Kanta so certainly or less equality? We will read here. What is it that make Kanta unsure? Let's take a look at the day in her life. She lives in a slum and has a drain behind her house. Her daughter is sick, but she can't take the day off from work because she need to borrow money from her employers to take her child to the doctor. Her job as a domestic help tires her out, and finally she ends her day by again standing in the long line. This line in front of government hospital is unlike the one in the morning because most of the people standing in it are poor. In the next page, we read about other kinds of equality. Here we can see that some matrimonial site example have been given there. The first aspect of inequality is the caste system. We can see the advertisement of matrimonials. Here is right SCST excuse, SCST excuse, and the other advertisement written Tamil Brahmin. It is shown inequality in the caste system. Here we read about it. One of the more common forms of inequality in India is the caste system. If you live in rural area, your caste identity is something that you probably learn or experienced very young. If you live in urban India, some of you might think that people no longer believe in caste. But just look at these matrimonials so from a leading English newspaper and you will see how important of the issue of caste continue to be in the mind of highly educated urban Indians. In the other story, we read about the experiences of a Dalit child attending school. You all already read about Dalits in the class 6 book. Dalit is a term that the so called lower classes use to address themselves. Dalit means broken, and using this word, lower castes are pointing to how they were and continue to be seriously discriminated against. यहाँ पर दलित जो टर्म है वो किसके लिए यूज़ किया गया है? वो यूज़ किया जाता है उन लोअर कास्ट्स को एड्रेस करने के लिए। देखिए पहले क्या होता था कि अनटचेबल बोला जाता था, तो गवर्नमेंट ने क्या किया, जो दलित वर्ड था उसको अबॉलिश कर दिया, पूरी तरह से हटा दिया, और गवर्नमेंट ने इनको एक नया टर्म दिया जिसे दलित कहा जाता है। और जो ये दलित वर्ड है इसका मीनिंग क्या है? इसका मीनिंग है ब्रोकन, यानी कि टूटा हुआ। और ये पॉइंट आउट करता है उस चीज़ को कि लोअर कास्ट के साथ कैसा व्यवहार हुआ था और कितना इनके साथ डिस्क्रिमिनेशन पास्ट टाइम में हुआ। Now here we will read a story which is that of Om Prakash, who is a Dalit writer. He gave one of his autobiography, with autobiography name that title Juthan. Autobiography is that in which a person write his life experience. Om Prakash Valmiki is a famous Dalit writer. In his autobiography Jutan, he writes that he used to sit at the back of the class, how he was discriminated. The headmaster asked him to clean things like ground, windows, doors, and all. From then, he used to study in fourth class, and by doing this work, her back started to hurt. Her whole mouth would get filled with dust. Dust had gone inside her mouth. The other children in my class were studying and was weeping. Headmaster was sitting in the room and watching me. I was not even allowed to get a drink of water. I swept the whole day from the doors, window of the schoolroom, and the eye of teachers and the boys saw the spectacle. Here we read two stories and learn how to present inequality in society. Now here we finish this video. We will meet in next video. Bye bye.